A mix of sun and clouds around southern West Virginia as we go through our 6 o'clock hour. You can see what's happening now. This is at Route 460, Route 52. This is in the Bluefield area. Current conditions are, well, 77 degrees. But what's really interesting about this is the humidity. It's 71%. That means the dew points are in the upper 60s and lower 70s. So it's a very humid evening out there if you're going to be heading out and about, and you have time to do it because the sunset is at 8:48 in Bluefield. You'll probably have to at least have some kind of way to wipe off that sweat off the brow because you're going to certainly see it if you're going to be running, especially doing things like that. Barometers are 29.98 and the winds are out of the west at 9 miles per hour, so it does feel maybe a shade cooler, especially if you start sweating a little bit when you get a bit of that breeze on you. 79 in Beckley, 83 in Roanoke, it's 92 in Raleigh, 88 in Charlotte, 83 in Knoxville, 88 in Louisville, 89 in Nashville. So it's pretty warm throughout most of the eastern third of the country until you get off to Indianapolis, where we've seen some showers and thunderstorms push through. And so as you see there, temperatures are significantly cooler at 69 degrees. And there's that band of showers and thunderstorms now pushing its way from Indiana into Ohio. We'll be tracking these showers and storms for you. I think the bulk of these are going to miss us to the north, especially the heavy stuff. But what scares me and concerns me a bit is that some of those are going to push their way over areas that have seen some flooding over the past few days. That's unfortunate, but it does appear that it will be happening. And we're going to see some showers and thunderstorms of our own as we go through the overnight as the trailing line, the backside of this line, begins to make its way through the region. That will give us a chance for some showers and storms of our own as we go through this evening into the early portion of our overnight and throughout our Thursday too. As you see by the upcoming weather pattern, you see some of the darker greens indicating the heavier amounts of rain. But then as we go into our Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and beyond, we begin to dry out. And we begin to heat up, really. I'll show you how much we're going to heat up in just a second. But first, we have to get through this one day, in particular, of chances for showers and thunderstorms, some of which could be on the strong side. The area is basically bisected in two now from northeast to southwest. The areas along, in, say, Beckley, Oak Hill, along Route 19, those are going to be areas that will be in the marginal risk, and the slight risk category takes us further off to the southeast, but especially as you head southeast of this area into portions of Virginia. High winds are the main threat for any kind of severe thunderstorms that do develop, but flooding is of course going to also be an issue because we've seen a lot of rain over the past couple of days. We'll continue to see more rain as we go through the next day or so, so it won't take a lot to start to get some of those water issues to develop, and that will be the case as we go through the next day or so, until we see that front finally make its way through the region. Aches and pains forecast looking pretty good out there. Smiley faces are going to be in abundance, and especially for the warm weather lovers as we go through the weekend, because high temperatures will start in the upper 70s and lower 80s, and then 87, 90, 91, a pair of 93s, kind of hot as we go through the end of our extended forecast. High temperatures about 15 degrees above the normal. Those are going to rise up too. They'll be sitting in the upper 60s and near 70. It's almost a tropical-like feel to the weather as we end off our extended forecast. Next chance for showers and storms is just beyond this 7-day outlook. That's your weather. More news and sports comes up in just a couple of minutes.